Okay, so we're on another ratio word problem, and this one is a good example of that there are many different ways to solve just about any word problem. And so we've got a cake provides 24 servings. How many cakes do you need for a class of 70 and staff of 3? So we're making the assumption here that everybody gets a piece of cake. And so the question is how many cakes? So we're supposed to find how many cakes. And we're given that one cake, it says a cake, but that means one cake. One cake equals 24 servings. And then how many servings do we need? So we want to know how many cakes to equal the servings that we need, which is 70 plus 3. And that, of course, is going to be 73 servings. So we're going to do cakes over servings equals cakes over servings. So if one cake is 24 servings, then how many cakes for 73 servings? Okay, so like with the others, we're going to cross multiply. 1 times 73 is 73. Divide by what's left, which is 24, and that equals 73 divided by 24. You're going to use your calculator for this, and we get 3.04 cakes. So we might be tempted to pick D, 3, because 3.04, you would round that down to 3, right? However, will they let you buy 3.04 cakes at a bakery? They will not. If you buy 3 cakes, will everybody get a piece? 3 times 24 is 72, and you have 73 people. In a real life situation, probably someone who's going to be there, someone's not going to show up, someone won't want cake. So you probably really would just buy 3 cakes, and maybe if you're hosting the party, you'll say, well, I'll just not have a piece of cake. But that is not how they want you to answer this question. They don't want you to think about a realistic scenario. They want to make sure that everybody has cake. So you would have to actually have 4 cakes in this case. Even though 3.04 definitely would round down to 3, you'd be 1 slice short if you only got 3 cakes. So the correct answer to this is 4 cakes. And because of that, in this kind of question, there's a way to do it that kind of makes more sense. If we go back up to 1 cake equals, undo that, 1 cake equals 24 servings. I'm just going to do that down here. Then you can just trial and error say, okay, then 2 cakes equals 48 servings. Is that enough? No, we need 73. 3 cakes equals, and you can use your calculator for this, so we've got 48, and then we've got another cake, that's another 24 servings, so that's 72 servings. And now, do we have enough? And I can't spell servings. Okay. Now we need 73 servings. We only have 72. So then we would know we need 4 cakes, and obviously then we're going to have more than enough cake. You're going to be sending everybody home with cake. You're probably not even cut into the 4th cake. But the correct answer to this is 4 cakes, because the rules for this are everybody needs a slice of cake. So anytime you run into this kind of situation where you're not going to be able to have a partial cake and you need to have enough, it's sometimes good to just kind of do this trial and error. 1 cake is 24, 2 is 48, 3 is 72. You still don't have enough. You know your 4th cake is going to be plenty. And so in that case, doing it that way rather than the ratio might be a good idea, because the ratio, if it gives you 3.04 and you're rushing and you're nervous, you would likely just round that down to 3. And in this case, that is not correct.